Indoors kind of sleepy. Looks like everybody looks sleepy. It's important to know that depression is caused by, well, it's a very common disease. It's caused by chemical imbalance of the brain tissue in response to what? To stress. Okay, that's very important. Okay, and it's not caused by character flaws or character flaw. That's incorrect. Okay, oftentimes it is treatable and maybe curable. You can find the cause for depression. Give example. You lose your job, and you become depressed. If I give you a job, you're depressed, predisposing them to depression. That kind of patient needs medicine, like Prozac we mentioned. Okay, so Prozac is what? It's a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, and it can correct imbalance of serotonin, and right after that, depression will disappear. Okay, so Prozac is what? Is a mood elevator. Okay. But I think important about this article is that depression is a common problem. It occurs in everybody at least once, probably more than once in his or her lifetime. We're going to encounter depression. Some of them are situational that can be cured by removing the...
If people know you are depressed, they will avoid you.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a low-grade chronic depression. It's called dysthymia. 就是闷闷不乐了哈。When you see someone 闷闷不乐， so bipolar 就是比较严重的了哈，不像 dysthymia。Dysthymia 就是说 you look run down, tired. Now depression can be very severe, severe enough to or trying to commit suicide. Okay, many up to a point the person will 那英文叫 瑞珍颂，就是瑞珍颂。大陆跟这个香港就不一样了，他们故意说 You are 宋瑞珍 ，OK， 英文 You are Dr. 宋瑞珍，就是这样。所以他们叫做 John 的话就是他的英文名字 ，City Hospital。City University of Hong Kong， 他说 depression is a taboo， taboo 知道吗？ taboo 就是 no。
Positive to encourage him.
Yeah, or her, right?
Yeah.
You try to be close to him or close to her and say, look hey, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay? If you say, well, you got a best score in medical English, you try better next time. Try harder next time. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And who is next to read about the next paragraph?
The worthlessness and anxiety. But those who have been spared what Winston Churchill, a famous depressive, called the black dog, cannot fully grasp the anguish depression brings. It's so emotionally intense that it who asks not to be identified. The pain is so
overwhelming. Are well known. Loneliness and feelings of inadequacy, worthlessness, anxiety. But those who have been spared, 那就很好哈，就是说被拯救、被离开、没有到那种坏的程度哈。Fleming, who discovered penicillin? Okay, when he was a child, okay, he was stuck in the mud, actually about to die. And Winston Churchill's father came by and saved the boy's life. Oh, should be the reverse actually. Fleming's father, I think Fleming's father picked up the Winston Churchill. He was stuck in mud. And Winston Churchill's father was a rich man. So he came to Fleming's father and said, look, you saved my child's life. and I'm going to reimburse you. I'm going to award you. I'll give you money. And Fleming's father said, no, I don't want money. So Churchill's father said, well, why don't I do that? I will help your child, your son, Fleming, to get well educated, to attend the best school in England. Okay, Fleming graduated from the story. And then Fleming discovered penicillin. Okay, penicillin. And remember, Fleming's father saved Winston Churchill's life. And in one day, pneumonia. And that pneumonia was cured by penicillin. Winston Churchill was saved by Fleming's father in his or her lifetime. Okay, okay. So the story is here is just quoted what Winston Churchill said. Okay. Any questions so far in this paragraph? Okay. So it's very important we identify that kind of patients or friends. Okay. So we can help them out. Okay. Who's next for the next paragraph?
People will sometimes give advice with the best of intentions. Little understanding of the disease, says C.T. Mental. A 25-year-old
Kuala Lumpur. Geelongport, Kuala Lumpur. Okay? Kuala Lumpur. As I said, depression is very common. And here they gave one example. A 25-year-old accountant from Kuala Lumpur, 就是吉隆坡. Where is Kuala Lumpur located? Do you know? Kuala Lumpur is in Malaysia, no? Malaysia, to get out of depression. It's not easy, okay? Sometimes you have to find the, people to help you out, like psychiatrists.
That depression is often inadequately treated or not treated at all. In Asia, patients will tell their family doctors about physical symptoms, but may be reluctant to discuss emotional problems.
Malays, yeah. Malays means Malaysians, okay.
Many Malays believe the emotion lie in the liver and will come.
So if you have emotional problem, they think liver is bad. Now, a lot of time the Chinese doctor, the Chinese, traditional Chinese doctor.
The study he conducted in the 1980s showed that 3/4 of people who had attempted suicide also suffered from depression.
Okay, who is next? Looks like there's no question, there's no problem in understanding this paragraph, right? Okay, who would like to be next? Hey, that's an opportunity to speak out. You don't have to pay for it, it's free. Anybody? Who is sleepy, just stand up and read it, okay? Rose Lee's depression nearly killed her, okay? As a teenager, she tumbled into a black pit. I was severely depressed. The pain was terrible. It seemed logical to kill myself, okay? Tumble means black pit. 知道 pit 的意思吗？就是个底线窝哈。Black pit, tumble 就是陷下去了，掉下去了。A black pit, very difficult to get back up. One day she took an overdose of antidepressant. 她就那些药，像 Prozac 那个药就是 antidepressant， 她就 overdose 了，吃了很多。Okay. Fortunately, losing him made me realize that people with depression have problems that they feel are too great to solve. Determined to help others, Ng became a volunteer counselor with Befrienders, a Malaysian suicide and crisis helpline. I think in Taiwan we have that kind of service too. Kuala Lumpur 就是吉隆坡哈。Okay, road to recovery. Okay, who like to go next? Huh? Road to recovery. Okay, anybody? Okay, hold on. It's okay.
Many would it have been possible years ago.
Okay, so this paragraph, look. Okay.
下面开始哦。
Okay.
到20秒要搞定。
Okay. What did I say was important sentence this morning? Okay. 搞定啊。
你想讲一个完整的20秒，前面就是有个完整的语音，
完整好。
就是一个很有趣的东西。因为我们这个简介你要放在这个20分到20秒，你要非常有趣，可能大家一听就过去了，就不会很深刻。那现在讲一段很深刻的东西，是会
很深的东西，然后会笑。完了，It's very difficult 呢。
很难的一做这个。
讲一下再开始拍。
A joke. I don't know I should say a joke. 有时候你用英文讲的时候，一个笑话变成笑不出来。
不然就不要讲笑，我们讲个故事，一个英文的东西。
英文东西。
很简短这样。
Oh, okay. I tell you what I'm going to do is that we will still stick to the lecture, okay, to the article. I think important thing is that depression is very common. I think it happens to everyone in his or her lifetime, and we need to recognize that problem. Okay, don't be afraid of, or don't feel ashamed of telling your friends that you may be depressed. So you can, in other words, you should ask for help. On the other side, you should say that, well, if you see a friend of yours who may be depressed, you should try to help that person out. Okay, I think that's very important. In old days, we try to hide depression, among ourselves. It actually is not a good idea. Okay, and also, well, in the beginning, remember, I thought that a young lady came in. I thought she was a teacher. It turned out to be a student. So remember that thing that I mentioned. Never judge a book by its cover. Okay, so that's important. Any other things interesting will be, because I don't want you to just learn medicine. You have to learn English too. Okay, you have to learn quite a few things. Hopefully, it will be useful in your daily conversation. Okay, anything you can think of in English that you like to say something about? Huh?
院长，我们再讲一次。
Okay, we talk about depression, all right? And that's something that we should recognize, symptoms and signs of depression, not only for ourselves, but also for others. It's very important, okay? It's part of the social health, not only personal health, but also social health. And the reason that I gave you the first article to read, the taxi driver's tale, is tell you to cherish your life every day and every moment. The important thing is that life is so precious. You should cherish it. So depression is part of the whole thing. That is, if you cherish your life, you should be able to identify depression is something most likely curable or can be treated. Okay. So when we are healthy, we are not depressed. We should look at every place. Okay, even just a tree or flowers, and enjoy your life. It's free of charge. You don't spend any money. You can enjoy. My God, it's beautiful flowers there. Trees here, and beautiful colors, sceneries. It's very important in life. Every moment, you cherish your life. So remember that patient with cancer, and the cancer got cured, or could be in remission. And every moment he was looking outside of the window taxi, and he noticed everything was so beautiful. Everything happening outside was so beautiful. Oftentimes we come here, you walk into the school and class 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and the midterm, final exam, busy, and you forget to look at the surroundings. So beautiful, just like the Dean's Garden here. Okay, we call Dean's Garden because I want whoever is a dean of this medical school should take care of the lawn of this place. You know, if something is broken, he should raise money to fix it and make it a place for people can do things around. Not just for class, can be for recreational activities. Okay, one time we saw a singing group here, and it was so beautiful. You know, people sat down together, enjoying the music. That's life, beautiful life, wonderful life. Okay, so I think that her first story I gave it to you was to tell you how to cherish your life. Okay, and then second story is that how to recognize something, although it may appear to be bad, but something is curable, correctable. Okay, so not just English, is that you have to know medicine. Okay, you have to know health. Okay. Actually, I didn't want to show the just to show this. Is the important thing is that this place can be used more actively, and hopefully more people, you know, like could be a love story, you know, here people fall in love using that. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, you know, you are adult, but important thing is should be normal. You know, I don't like, you know, remember in the society we see a lot of violence, physical abuse, family abuse. That's really bad. Okay, but we have a beautiful place, and people can follow those, you know, principles and lead your life in the right way. That's fine. Okay. So that's the whole purpose of the, I mean, medical school, teaching humanity, teaching medical ethics, and teaching medical knowledge and medical skills. Okay, to be a doctor, to be a person who would care about others and would do something for the society. You have a social responsibility, or responsibility to get resources for your patient and for the public. Okay, so you be a scientist, you be a leader in the community. That's the purpose of medical school. I often say that, you know, medical school is not a place for you to come here to learn a skill for living, try to make a living. No, that's not a purpose coming to medical school. Medical school is here to learn humanity and to become a doctor that will take care of not only patient but also the society. Okay, so 责任很重大，我们责任很重大。OK， 我当然不喜欢说中华民国了，不过国务孙中山先生他一个人就把他想到社会上的问题来做哈。那中华民国今天的问题是相当严重的是很严重的，是很严重，因为中华民国是包括外蒙古所以不实际了那中华民国首都是在南京的所以我们在教学学生的时候，这是社会问题，我是希望他们早一点解决 ，one way or the other 我当然当老师当 dean 不能够说我是政治上应该走什么，你们再自己去想法。那私下你问我的话，我是认为是应该现实，现实是什么就教大家什么，不要去教那个根本没有存在的东西 ，OK？ 但是就变成政治的问题了，所以很麻烦我们还有什么问题要谈的吗？差不多啊，时间差不多。我想还没有教完，我们下一节再教了不过 basically，第一堂我告诉你们，书就是赶快念过去 ，you grasp the idea， 然后开始慢慢找生字，好不好 ？Remember, there's one word, psycho-linguistic process。你在念的时候就用心理学来猜啦， 然后用语言来表达，对不对？好、语言跟文字来表达这个事情。Psycholinguistic process， 这样来念英文的话比较有兴趣。常常我看人家都是今天读第一段，看到一个生字就冻在那里了，完全就然后。